Every year in the U.S., more than 3 million cats enter animal shelters. Spring marks the start of kitten season for animal shelters across the country, a stretch that can last for months and strain even well-prepared organizations. Joining us now to discuss what it takes to care for shelter cats and kittens and how everyday people can make a difference is Hannah Shaw, an award-winning kitten rescuer, humane educator, and New York Times best-selling author. Hannah, it is a joy to get to speak with you this morning.
Hey, thanks so much for having me.
Well, I love my 2 cats, and I wouldn't trade them for the world, even though sometimes I think they hate me, but that's just cats, you know. You have helped save more than 250,000 kittens. What does it take to do this great work?
Well, thank you. This time of year is kitten season. So this is the time of year where shelters are absolutely inundated with kittens. That means that I am constantly fostering. So I have a little bottle baby here named Pixie. This is one of my many foster kittens that I have right now. But the work that I do mostly centers around helping shelters access the resources to do this work. So I work all around the country with animal shelters to provide education, to help recruit foster parents, and to help improve their programs through grants and resources. I actually have a lot of involvement in your state. So my nonprofit has a number of shelter partners in Missouri.
Oh, that's wonderful. We have our kitten sanctuaries on our show all the time, and we love them. And speaking of, what are these shelters up against right now, especially heading into kitten season? This is a very hard time.
Yeah, so, last year there were about 3 million cats who entered shelters, and about 1.5 million of those were kittens. So, this is the time of year that those kittens are primarily coming in. April's a really difficult month for shelters. That means they need all hands on deck. They need foster parents. They need volunteers. They need support in terms of supplies. A lot of people don't think about how many supplies it takes to support, 1.5 million kittens, but it is quite a lot. So there are a lot of simple things people can do this time of year: volunteering, spreading the word about adopting. And then another really easy way to help right now is there's the Cats Pride Go Big Go Home campaign, where their goal is to donate 1 million pounds of litter to shelters. That's going to help offset a lot of costs so shelters can afford to do this work. So I'm really excited about that campaign.
Speaking of that campaign, how can we get involved? How can everyday people get involved with that campaign? Because I love it, because having 2 cats, the food and litter alone, they add up every month.
Sure. And, I have a multi-cat household as well. So, when I am buying my food and my litter, I always like to go for brands that are doing something good. And, Cat's Pride is definitely that when it comes to litter. For every container of Cat's Pride that is sold, they automatically donate 1 pound to shelters. And their goal is to do 1 million pounds through this campaign. And I see firsthand when I'm traveling to these shelters, the impact that that is making. I see the litter donations showing up, and that means they don't have to use their budget towards that. They can use their budget for spay neuter, for helping more cats find homes. So that's a really simple way to help, just by buying Cat's Pride litter.
That's a great idea. I know I'm switching now since you said that. And what about families who are thinking about fostering or adopting? What should they know going into having that perfect little kitty or cat?
Yeah, well, I would say, head to the shelter and meet all of the different cats. If you, can think a bit about your lifestyle and what would work best for you. Some people would do better with a senior cat. Some people might want kittens. If you want kittens and you don't have other cats at home, I always would recommend doing a pair. I love that you have 2, because 2 kittens really, they are better than 1. They
Yes.
help each other so much to learn and keep each other company. But in terms of fostering, I would say go for it. Like, a lot of people are scared to foster, but it's a short-term thing. Sometimes even just like letting some kittens hang out in your bathroom for 2 weeks could mean all the difference for them. So, when you go to your local shelter, let them know you're interested. They typically will cover all of the veterinary care and the supplies. So it really just costs you a little bit of time and a lot of love.
Yeah, and I think people need to realize, too, that cats all have different personalities. It's good, like you said, to go and visit and play with a cat, learn their personality, because I have 2 cats. Their personalities could not be more different.
Yeah, I agree with that. And, adopting with your heart, not with your eyes, is always what I recommend. Don't go into a shelter too rigid, saying, like, I want a cat that looks exactly like this. Just go and see who comes to you. A lot of the times it's the cats that choose us.
Yes. So where can our viewers go to learn more about this amazing campaign and everything you've talked about today?
Sure, they can go to catspride.com/litter4good to find out how they can help with the litter donations. And then if they want to learn more about kitten care, they can go to kittenlady.org.
Oh my goodness. Hannah, it is a pleasure and a joy to meet you. Thank you, thank you, thank you from the bottom of my heart for what you're doing for the cats across this country, because it's a huge deal and kitten season is real. So thank you so much for all you're doing. We appreciate it.
Thanks for helping spread the word.
Absolutely. All right, friends, don't go anywhere. More fun coming up right after this.